reject a transcosmic God, one who stands outside of the universe and lords over it, but they state that the world is full of devas who are in human image with sensory organs, with the power of reason, conscious, compassionate and with finite life. 356-57 Jainism believes in the existence of the soul and considers it to have God quality, whose knowledge and liberation is the ultimate spiritual goal in both religions. Jains also believe that the spiritual nobleness of perfected souls and devas make them worship-worthy beings, with powers of guardianship and guidance to better karma. In Jain temples or festivals, the jinnas and devas are revered. 356-57 Ahura Mazda is the Avestan name for the creator and sole god of Zoroastrianism. The literal meaning of the word Ahura is mighty or lord and Mazda is wisdom. Zoroaster, the founder of Zoroastrianism, taught that Ahura Mazda is the most powerful being in all of the existence and the only deity who is worthy of the highest veneration. Nonetheless, Ahura Mazda is not omnipotent because his evil twin brother Angra Mainyu is nearly as powerful as him. Zoroaster taught that the devas were evil spirits created by Angra Mainyu to sow evil in the world and that all people must choose between the goodness of Ahura Mazda and the evil of Angra Mainyu. According to Zoroaster, Ahura Mazda will eventually defeat Angra Mainyu and good will triumph over evil once and for all. Ahura Mazda was the most important deity in the ancient Achaemenid Empire. He was originally represented anthropomorphically, but, by the end of the Sasanian Empire, Zoroastrianism had become fully aniconic. Rational interpretations. Attempts to rationally explain belief in deities extend all the way back to ancient Greece. 311-17 The Greek philosopher Democritus argued that the concept of deities arose when human beings observed natural phenomena such as lightning, solar eclipses, and the changing of the seasons. 311-17 Later, in the 3rd century BCE, the scholar Euhemerus argued in his book Sacred History that the gods were originally flesh and blood mortal kings who were posthumously deified, and that religion was therefore the continuation of these kings' mortal reigns, a view now known as Euhemerism. Sigmund Freud suggested that God concepts are a projection of one's father. A tendency to believe in deities and other supernatural beings may be an integral part of the human consciousness. 2-11 Children are naturally inclined to believe in supernatural entities such as gods, spirits, and demons, even without being indoctrinated into a particular religious tradition. 2-11 Humans have an overactive agency detection system. 25-27 which has a tendency to conclude that events are caused by intelligent entities, even if they really are not. This is a system which may have evolved to cope with threats to the survival of human ancestors. In the wild, a person who perceived intelligent and potentially dangerous beings everywhere was more likely to survive than a person who failed to perceive actual threats, such as wild animals or human enemies. 2-11 Humans are also inclined to think teleologically and ascribe meaning and significance to their surroundings, a trait which may lead people to believe in a creator deity. This may have developed as a side effect of human social intelligence, the ability to discern what other people are thinking. Stories of encounters with supernatural beings are especially likely to be retold, passed on, and embellished due to their descriptions of standard ontological categories with counterintuitive properties. As belief in deities spread, humans may have attributed anthropomorphic thought processes to them, leading to the idea of leaving offerings to the gods and praying to them for assistance. Ideas which are seen in all cultures around the world. Sociologists of religion have proposed that the personality and characteristics of deities may reflect a culture's sense of self-esteem and that a culture projects its revered values into deities and in spiritual terms. The cherished, desired or sought human personality is congruent with the personality it defines to be God's. Lonely and fearful societies tend to invent wrathful, violent, submission-seeking deities, while happier and secure societies tend to invent loving, nonviolent, compassionate deities. Emile Durkheim states that gods represent an extension of human social life to include supernatural beings. According to Matt Rossano, God concepts may be a means of enforcing morality and building more cooperative community groups. See also. References. Further reading.